have that territorial cup carried around, have it in the locker room?
I know for me, I've been here for a long time, and I haven't won one. The last time they won was the year before I got here, so it's a big one for me, especially it being my last game. It was one I felt like we needed, so it's exciting.
Just the emotions from the past few years and just the results that we had. This one felt good, especially to win at home. It feels good to get the cup back here and just, for the future, it's just you got to stay here. So.
What's it like when the fans start jumping over the wall and storming the field?
We love it. We like it. It's a little chaotic, but it's fun.
Yeah, good feeling.
Where does this game rank for you in terms of your playing career here in Arizona?
It's number one. Number one.
Shit, me too.
So you had 200-plus yards, 3 touchdowns. What was working for you in the running game out there today?
It wasn't just me. It was my O-line and the receivers blocking downfield. They played a hell of a game. I always love them up. Every time I get a big run, it's not just me out there.
For Jerry and Jalen, how did a guy like Jacob Bonham get to this point where he's making plays for you guys in a big game like this?
I'm pretty sure Coach Fitz told you guys early when he started playing, but he worked his butt off. He started off scout team, and they said he was down there, doing a heck of a job on scout team. And we gave him Coach Nancy gave him a shot, and then ever since then he just took off, been balling. It's something he's prepared for, and he earned the job, and so he comes in, week out, and works, and he's very vocal on the front. He helps us make sure we're lined up in the right spots, so we're grateful to have him.
On the sack fumble, it looked like from our side that Jacob was the one who knocked it out, but they gave you the credit. Can you just tell us what happened on that play?
I just came off the edge. I seen the tight end lined up tight. He was in a 2-point stance, and so I seen the tackle with his foot back, and I just seen it was a pass play, and so I just got off the ball, worked the move, and then hit his arm.
So you think you got it?
Yeah.
You got it. And then Jacob again comes through there at the end after you guys had to give the ball back. What did you see on that play?
It was a great play. I was on the sideline, so I got to see it all. He came through, affected the quarterback, pulled him, and made him have to make a tough throw, and IT picked it off. So it was a great play.
Michael, were you cramping a little bit there in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, a little bit. But luckily, Jonah and DJ, they stepped up. I'm proud of those guys. I'm so glad to have them in my corner and just being able to be teammates with them. Those are my guys, you feel me? And, I love those guys, so I'm grateful for them.
Jerry, you guys took the ball away a bunch of times, but they also had, I think they had 41 first downs in this game. Their quarterback did a really good job of just keeping plays alive and possessions alive. Why was he so hard to stop out there?
I wouldn't say he was hard to stop. It's kind of us, shooting our own selves in the foot, just miss assignments or somebody just, not recognizing what they're, if they're in trouble and they got to get over something. So it wasn't nothing he was doing special. It was completely on us.
Where have you seen Jacob improve over the last several weeks as he's become a larger part of this defense?
When I tell him this all the time, when he first started, when I first started playing with him, he was a lot more downhill, and I would say over the games, his formation recognition has improved extremely. Him looking at a formation, him knowing what runs are coming out of that or what pass he can get, he improved a lot in that aspect.
A freshman like him be able to do that so quickly?
No, he's special.
Michael, you have a year of eligibility left, but you walked. Do you have an idea of what your future is?
I haven't really, thought about that yet. But I'm just still thinking right now. So.
Did you walk though? Are you set to graduate this year?
Yeah, I am set to graduate in May. I just want to walk with my class, Jackson and Keon. Those are my guys, so I want to walk with them.
There was a lot of talk, it seemed like, out on the field, pushing, shoving, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, going both ways. What was it like in terms of the chippiness and the intensity?
Well, we knew tension was going to be high. It's a rival game, but it was just a fact in maintaining those, in the right moments. We got a lot of dumb penalties, but we expected that because obviously tensions are high. So probably the biggest rivalry in college football. So we expected that.
You held the running back under 100 yards, came in as the second leading rusher in the Pac-12. Was that kind of number one game plan today?
No, yeah. You know, stop the run and create turnovers. If we created them turnovers like our DC coach Nancy, he told us, there's no question we're gonna win the game.
Jalen, after all you've been through here, fell a little bit short in terms of making a bowl game, but how does it feel just to end your career in this manner?
It feels great, you know, being able to leave on a win. Like I said earlier, I haven't beat them at any point I've been here, so it feels great to leave on a win. And I know, you know, this program is going to continue to get better, and next year I know they're going to make a bowl game, so I look forward to watching them.
How do you look back on your career at Arizona?
If I had like one word to describe it, I'd say, you know, adversity. You know, I've had to deal with a lot of adversity here, and it's just something, you know, I think that's going to help me, whether that's on the next level or in the real world, and being able to, you know, fight hard situations that I've had, and being able to, you know, I would say, you know, win here and end up on top. So it feels good.
What was the defense's mentality, or what were the conversations like in the second half when the game's going back and forth? And it just felt like if you could get one stop, maybe you could put an end to the game.
You know, I kept telling the defense, I was like, it's a rival game, and we didn't expect this to be easy. You know, we knew it was going to be a battle, so we was like, it's a 4-quarter battle. So it's just a matter of who's going to come out on top at that when the time hits 0-0. And we wanted to make sure that was us.
All right, it's our time.
Thanks, guys.